AskReddit by blank blank. You can make one person unfamous. Nothing bad happens other than they are no longer famous and can never be famous again. Who are you choosing? Chris Brown. I'm tired of people defending him for being an abuser and an awful person. I can't believe he still has a career. Rihanna's fan base should have ended it. Jake Paul. His brother too. Kim Kardashian. I realize this means like the rest of her family is still famous. I just think it'd be funny if she was the only one who wasn't all of a sudden. Kim who? She's Khloe Kardashian's sister. I thought that was Kourtney. Britney Spears. She needs a break from the world to really recover. I thought this too, but with Jeanette McCurdy. Just finished her book and how much she talks about being famous from a young age ruining her is sad. I'm cemented in people's minds as the person I was when I was a kid. A person I feel like I've far outgrown. But the world won't let me outgrow it. The world won't let me be anyone else. The world only wants me to be Sam Puckett. I'm aware enough to know how fucking annoying and winny this all sounds. Millions of people dream of being famous, and here I am with fame and hating it. I somehow feel entitled to my hatred since I was not the one who dreamed of being famous. Mom was. Mom pushed this on me. I'm allowed to hate someone else's dream, even if it's my reality. And Edic. But I want him to remember what it was like to be famous. That's literally his life now. Shout out to John Lovitz. Andrew Tate. Too many young men are getting terrible ideas about the world from that rapist sex trafficker. Yep. My husband teaches middle school and the boys idolize him. They are 11-12 years old. It's disturbing. It would be pretty funny to make one of the Wright brothers not famous so it's just the Wright brother. Would we be left with the Wright brother? Steve Bartman. He did nothing wrong. This is my favorite answer. As a Cub fan I'm still mortified by the way he was treated by our own. Amanda Bynes. She's been done with being famous for a while. She even tried to fade into the shadows, but it didn't work, and when there was an episode of mental health, the attention flooded back but in a largely negative way. It seems like she wants to take the Rick Moranis route and leave Hollywood without too much fuss, but it didn't happen. I agree with the sentiment of this one. Trump. It's past time we forget that guy. That man would shrivel up and die if he couldn't get the attention he wants. I wish it to be so. Tom Cruise. The normalizing front for a dangerous cult. I had recently found out there's a Scientology network. Just now I saw that it's been a thing since 2018. Kim Kardashian. Chris Brown. He's a terrible person who somehow is still successful as a music artist. If I never have to hear of him touring again, I'll be happy. Andrew Tate. Anyone with the last name of Kardashian. Or Jenner. Monica Lewinsky. She got all the downsides of fame and none of the upside. She should be able to go about her life. She's actually successful and seemingly doing quite well these days, which is wonderful for her. Can we just say the Kardashians, as one person? Andrew Tate. Just, ugh. Mary-Kate and Ashley, simply because they never asked for it and seem to want to not be seen. Many child stars. I don't think they are displeased with it. They are successful at staying out of the public eye, and even though it wasn't asked for, they were savvy enough to take control of their image and have an estimated net worth of $500 million from their production company. They are consistently in the top 10 wealthiest women in Hollywood, even though they aren't in the limelight anymore. Can I? This is the only one I've seen where it would equally benefit the recipient's mental health potential for recovery as well as society as a whole. Trump. There was literally nothing you could do to the man that would hurt him worse than taking away his fame. Fame is the only thing he truly loves. Biggest repercussion Trump faced in his whole life was getting banned from Twitter. Elon Musk. He lives for that attention. If they make a biopic of him, he should be played by Kathy Bates. All the Kardashians count as a single person, right? That's who I'd pick. Kim Kardashian. Then hopefully we wipe out the generation of girls altering themselves to look like her. Any Kardashian. And then I'd wish for more wishes.